YouTube? This is your boy Trillionaire Mac back with another trade breakdown. Alright, so this trade breakdown is going to be on EURGBP. Okay, so we have this trade right here. Ended up collecting around 14.29% on this trade. Okay, this wasn't a bad trade at all. We're going to go over it in depth. I'm going to show you guys why I took the entry, why I decided to set the take profit where I did, why my entry was where it was, and this is basically going to be based off of institutional trading using order blocks. All right. So before I keep going, if you guys want to get in on these trades right along with me, feel free to join my trade analysis group. Link is down below. I basically send all of my students and all of my clients these trades before I hop in them. Okay, so if you want high probability but extremely low risk trades, like I think this stop loss was like 5.2 pips right here. All right, so if you want high probability, low risk, okay, because I only risk 1% per trade, you can choose to risk more if you would like, but my personal risk parameters is just 1%. And you want to take those trades with a little bit of institutional edge, I am your guy. All right, so all these trades that I am posting on my YouTube are trades that have been posted inside of that group before the trade has taken off, before the trade took place, things like that. All right, so if you are interested, feel free to click that link. Feel free to join before prices continue to increase. All right. Also, if you need a rule-based system to get started with trading Forex, feel free to check out my Forex Fast Track. Link is also in the description below. And make sure you guys are commenting, following me on Instagram, and filling out the form for the crypto giveaway so we can give you some crypto. All right. All you have to do is comment how long you've been trading and what type of content you want to see me produce, and we will send you $100 worth of crypto. All right. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe and also hit that bell notification icon in order to be updated when I upload a new video. And if you find value in what I'm talking about, please leave a like on the video. It really helps with the algorithm. I'm just trying to reach as many people as possible. Okay, so we can all just continue to thrive within the foreign exchange market. All right, so let's go ahead and hop right into it. So I ended up taking this trade based off of H1 structure. We can definitely see on the H4 time frame, price did come into this order block right here. Now I really wasn't looking at this order block, okay, or trading based off of this order block. I wanted to see price come into this area, and then I was going to take advantage of a lower time frame order block that I decided to form. Now that order block decided to form on the H1 time frame. If you are on the M30, okay, same concept. Okay, now I just used the H1 time frame since I saw confluence with the M30, but something that I do at times, if I see certain confluences, is I'll use 50% of the order block as my entry. All right, so let's just erase all of this. All right, and let's just restart from the beginning. Okay, that didn't work, so we'll just do this. All right, and I'll kind of go through exactly what I was thinking in my mind. So on the higher time frame, I know that we are within an H4 order block based off of this time frame right here. Okay, we did push the downside and then we pushed back to the upside. We not only broke structure. Oh, let me go back. EURGBP. Okay, we not only broke structure right here with this large impulse to the upside, but we also broke structure right here. All right, so because of that, because we broke structure in those two areas, I was looking for price to come back, fill this imbalance right here, all right, and then continue to push to the upside, and that's exactly what we see took place. So let me go ahead and highlight this order block right here, which is fairly large. You can refine that to the lower time frame for sure, okay? And you could have taken your trade based off of this order block if you really wanted to, but me risking 25 pips for 56 pips, it just isn't worth it in my eyes. All right, it's just really not worth it. Even if you were to use 50% of this order block, All right, even if you were to use 50% of this order block, your stop loss would still be around 11 pips, 12 pips. All right, and to me, it's just not worth risking, having a 5.42 risk to reward. So what I wanted to do was break this down on a lower time frame, and then if I miss the trade, then it's all good. I missed the trade. But by breaking this down to the lower time frame and taking advantage of an order block within this higher time frame order block, it allowed me to increase my percentage gain from 5.42% all the way to 14.92%, so almost 15%, right? So that's kind of how I like to trade. I'm a very conservative trader, all right, because I look at it as the name of the game is really to preserve your capital. Like, yes, you're going to, want to increase your account balance. Yes, you're going to want to make money, but if you don't preserve your capital, then, what are you doing it for? So we see once price came back into this order block right here, we had a nice impulsive move to the upside, okay, creating imbalance right here. Okay, so we had a breakup structure with this impulse move to the upside, okay, leaving our previous order block area based on the higher time frame. So all I did was I highlighted this order block right here on the H1 time frame, okay, went down to the M30, cool, we see that it matches. I didn't really go down to the M15, okay, but even if you did go to the M15, you could have really refined down to this point right here. And let's see, if you did, you would have barely missed the trade by like maybe 2 pips, but it happens sometimes. I honestly did not refine down past the M30 because I saw confluence with the M30 and also the H1. All right. Now, what I did do within this area is I did use 50% of this order block. Okay, so that's something that I will use at times, 50% of the order block, especially if it's a case like this and I'm seeing that, okay, we created imbalance outside of an H4 order block. We came back into the order block, and now we have an H1 or an M30 order block that we're trading into. Instead of going down to the lower time frames and really trying to refine all the way down, sometimes what I'll do is I'll just use 50% of the order block, and then I'll just allow price to do whatever it does. All right. So in this case right here, stop loss was right down here around 5.2 pips. I'm trying to figure out why it's not lining up now. What are we doing differently? Right here. Right here. So let's move this down just a little bit. And then let's make sure this is attached right here. Oh, it's a little high. There we go. All right, so 5.2 pips was our risk right here. All right, and then our target was simply our H4 highs. Hold on, let's put that back on the H4 time frame. All right, and our target was simply just the H4 highs right up here within this area. Okay, so around 74.9 pips. I believe I collected 75 pips on it. Here we go. All right, so this was a very, very straightforward and easy type of trade setup. You don't have to overthink these trades, guys. If you have to overthink it, then I would say just move on to the next trade. Right? It's very, very straightforward. So we started on the higher time frame. We saw the breakup structure, okay, creating imbalance within the market. Price came back to our higher time frame order block, which is the H4 time frame right here. All we did was we waited for price to reject or react from this order block. Okay. Once it did, it created imbalance with this large bullish candlestick right here. All right. And then all we did was break this down to a lower time frame. If we go to the H2, this is how everything is looking. If we go to the H1, this is how everything is looking. And we simply just waited for price to come back into this order block based on the H1 time frame that was created from the imbalance within the market, leaving the higher time frame order block. And then we just entered the market at 50%. This is all about correlation. All we did was correlate the H4 time frame with the H1 time frame, right? So if on the H4 time frame, for example, I'm seeing price create an imbalance from an order block, then when I go down to a lower time frame such as the H1 or the M30, all I'm looking for is for price to return to a certain order block and give me the same type of move. All right, that's really it. Don't overthink it. It's not complicated. Trust me. You just have to train your eyes to get used to seeing it. But once you do, you'll be taking trades like this, 14.46, like regularly every day. All right. Now, if you want access to my trade setups, like I said, feel free to click the link below and you'll get all of my trade ideas whenever I do take a trade. Trade management, so I'll let you guys know, hey, moving my stop loss to break even. I'm collecting partials here. I'm allowing the trade to run. I'm closing the trade completely. Everything as it relates to trade management, you guys will gain access to. Okay. While you are learning, from this channel, how to trade order blocks, it only makes sense to make money at the same time. All right. With that being said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. I answer all of my comments and I read all of them. And if you guys do private message me on my social media accounts, I will get back to you as soon as possible. All right. And then make sure you guys join that crypto giveaway. Right? It's free money. I will be on this video right here. I will be giving away $100 from this trade right here straight to your crypto account, and it will be a cryptocurrency that has utility that I'm heavily invested in. And you guys should 3x or 30x your money if you just hold on to it. All right. With that being said, much love, much peace. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.